After leaving the flagship show, Pat is slated to do one last season of Celebrity Wheel of Fortune, which was scheduled to premiere this Monday. However, it has emerged that Pat's final run will not reach the airwaves until sometime next year. According to an ABC press release, to Celebrity Wheel of Fortune is not the only show to be postponed. Game show Press Your Luck and true crime series Commander have been pushed to 2025 as well. The delays are a result of ABC's sports coverage, as the network is shuffling shows around to make room for additional Monday Night Football broadcasts. ABC announced it is adding 6 Monday Night Football simulcasts to its previously announced schedule, adding, "ABC is a destination for marquee NFL programming, including, as part of our new deal, Super Bowl 61, February 2027, the first of two," the network noted. Furthermore, this move will give the ABC game shows Celebrity Wheel of Fortune and Press Your Luck a more consistent, weekly run in mid-season when there are less preemptions. eFootball 2024 election. Fans of Celebrity Wheel of Fortune were crestfallen at the news, dashing to social media to share their disappointment. Today is the day of what would have been the premiere of Celebrity Wheel of Fortune and Press Your Luck, but sadly, we'll have to wait until 2025. One wrote on Monday over a gif of Jack Black saying, "This is a nightmare." Another fan had been looking forward to seeing Grey's Anatomy actress Jessica Capshaw on the premiere that night, only to have her hopes dashed. She wrote on X, formerly Twitter, "Not me and Alyssa waiting to watch Jessica on Celebrity Wheel of Fortune and finding out 10 minutes later that it was delayed from 2024 to 2025. Adding a sobbing emoji to express her feelings at the development. One X-user cheekily quoted a days-old post in which it was claimed that Celebrity Wheel of Fortune had already filmed a Christmas episode. When the Celebrity Wheel of Fortune Christmas episode airs in spring/summer 2025, wrote the user, wagishly adding a gif of Andy Samberg on Brooklyn Nine-Nine saying, "Well, this is awkward." Pat announced in June 2023 that his wonderful ride on Wheel of Fortune would be coming to an end this year after his 41st season. "I'd rather leave a couple of years too early than a couple of years too late," he later told his daughter Maggie on Good Morning America. Following his departure, Pat will remain involved with the show for another 3 years as a consultant. According to Sony Pictures Television's Executive Vice President of Game Shows, Suzanne Prate. Since his final episode aired, it was sensationally alleged that Pat felt forced out of by the network and was giving Ryan Seacrest the cold shoulder as a result. Pat was said to be resentful of the way he was treated and then kicked off the show and had no plans to furnish Ryan with any advice on how to proceed. Ryan can reach out to Pat if he wants, but asking isn't getting. Pat's always going to be busy, or he'll brush Ryan off with a neutral, "You got this." When Ryan takes over, Pat's going to be watching and enjoying seeing how he fares in the hot seat, which is full of challenges and not nearly as easy as he might think, a source told. It was further alleged that Ryan knows he's got huge shoes to fill being a worthy replacement for Pat, and had launched a charm offensive to win over the people who work on the show, particularly Pat's longtime co-star Vanna White. During the run-up to his premiere episode in September, he purportedly went full Mr. Nice Guy mode, putting on the charm, lavishing Vanna White and everyone else on the show with his homemade cooking, bringing treats, the insider added. The source said he was making a huge effort with Vanna and trying to win favor by taking her out to dinner and trying to get through any lingering tensions they've got. However, he was said to be facing an uphill climb in his attempts to build a connection with Vanna, who contractually has 2 more years on the show. In July, Vanna broke her silence over the rumors that she doesn't jive with Ryan, as she posted a photo of them dining together. "Friends on and off camera, enjoying one of our favorites, chicken and dumplings," she captioned the snapshot on Instagram. Her post came weeks after a source told DailyMail.com that Vanna was mulling the prospect of leaving the show before her 2-year contract. "It's so difficult to do this without Pat. She just doesn't jive with Ryan like she did with Pat, and no one really ever expected her to. There is just no way that she possibly could," the source explained. She knows that the show needs to go in a different direction and appeal to a younger demographic. She wants the show to continue. This will require a younger female host, someone who can be to Ryan what she was to Pat. For millions of Wheel of Fortune fans, the countdown to Pat Sajak's final season as the iconic game show host had been a bittersweet experience. After more than 4 decades of watching Sajak guide contestants through spins, vowels, and phrases, fans were preparing to say goodbye to the beloved television personality. But now, that farewell has been put on hold, and the news has left viewers feeling both disappointed and frustrated. The announcement of the delay came suddenly, sending shockwaves through the Wheel of Fortune fanbase. Originally scheduled to air in the upcoming months, Pat Sajak's final season has been pushed back by several more months, with no clear explanation as to why. Fans, who have grown accustomed to the regularity of the show, were left reeling. Social media quickly erupted with reactions, and one sentiment stood out above the rest. This is a nightmare. A bittersweet farewell postponed. When Pat Sajak announced his retirement earlier in the year, it marked the end of an era for one of the longest-running game shows in television history. For 40 years, Sajak's charm, quick wit, and easygoing nature have been staples of Wheel of Fortune, making him a fixture in American living rooms. His retirement, while inevitable, felt like losing a close friend to many longtime viewers. The news of the delay hit particularly hard for those who had emotionally prepared themselves for his final season. One fan lamented on Twitter, "I was already bracing myself for his goodbye. Now I have to go through this all over again in a few months. I can't take it." Another tweeted, "We've waited so long to see his final season. Delaying it is just cruel." The emotional connection between viewers and Pat Sajak goes beyond the puzzle board. For many, he represents nostalgia, a connection to family traditions, and the stability of daily television. His presence on screen has been a constant for generations, and fans are eager to see how the final season will honor his legacy. But with the delay, the wait feels agonizingly long, and the farewell just out of reach. Fans left in the dark. One of the most frustrating aspects of the delay has been the lack of clarity surrounding the decision. Some fans have speculated that production issues or scheduling conflicts are to blame, while others wonder if the delay is an attempt to give the show more time to build anticipation. Whatever the reason, viewers are left with more questions than answers, and a growing sense of impatience. "I just want to know why," one viewer posted in an online fan forum. "They owe it to us to explain what's going on. This is Pat's last season. We deserve to know why it's being pushed back." The final season, a farewell worth waiting for. Despite the frustration and disappointment, many fans are still hopeful that the final season will be worth the wait. Rumors of special episodes, celebrity guests, and nostalgic tributes to Sajak's illustrious career have been circulating, promising that his farewell will be as iconic as his time on the show. For now, fans will have to settle for reruns and the occasional update from the Wheel of Fortune team. But one thing is certain, whenever Pat Sajak's final season does air, it will be a momentous occasion in television history. Until then, fans are left spinning in anticipation, waiting for the final spin of the wheel that will mark the end of an unforgettable era.